Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and I thought, why not bulk make some ACT cards? So I found a very vintage paper which came in my pile the other day, which is this gorgeous one here, absolutely beautiful. I've got stickers, flowers, lovely things, vintagey things. I've got tape, I've got flowers, I've got ribbon, I've got all sorts, I've got punches. And because it's not very thick paper, I took a piece of this cream card, which is quite thin as well, from the back of one of my graphic 45s. It's sticky a little bit anyway, and it's going to have a jaggedy edge anyway, because once we've cut these, we're going to distress them. But I've worked out, because they're 2.5 by 3.5, you can roughly get 12 from one sheet of DSP. So I'm going to cut them to size after I've glued this down, making sure I've got glue everywhere, and that way when I do cut them apart there's no loose bits. I've got these stunningly vintage envelopes, and these are slightly bigger than an ACT card. They are literally 1/4 inch bigger that way and that way. So when we finished, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. I've got enough envelope. I had packs and packs of these sent to me. I thought I was getting one pack and I ended up with 5 packets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they were sent as well. I think these are roughly the same size. Yes, they are. But that's what I'm going to put my ACT cards in anyway. So, how beautiful. So if anyone wanted like a few of those, I think I paid £2 something on eBay for the lot, and I got 60 in total. But what a fabulous way to present them as well. Look at these. They're just so cute. So we're going to get to making 12 little ACT cards. Bulk make them from one sheet of DSP, bit of cardstock and a few embellishments, and away to go. Because they are the in thing apparently at the minute. Loads of people are doing them. We want to do them, and I need to make some anyway for people that are sending them in. And I've just forgotten I haven't written down the gorgeous Diane, or have I? Nope. I had 2 the other day from the gorgeous Diane and Pape, USA. 2 ACT cards, and I've sent Anne Kirby hers. I've got Alice Walker and Diane to send to as well, and these are going in a box that are getting filled up. So I think we should get some made, don't you reckon? So I'm going to firstly glue my paper down, and I've got loads of desk space at the minute, so I'm not doing too bad. I'm going to use this, and now this is good stuff. I'm just going to put the pin in and give it a shake, because apparently it can go a little bit watery if you leave it to settle, especially on a hot day like this. We'll trim this strip off later. So I'm just leaving it in place because there's a little bit of tack from where I pulled it off the pad. And I just want to make sure. And I'm going to have to be relatively quick, or I can just start to push this down as we're going, otherwise my glue at the top would have dried before I get down to the bottom. And I want to make sure it's all over. But we're going to distress the backs of these with a few stamp sets that I've got, and we're going to make sure that they look absolutely fabulous. I've got distress inks. I've got one called Frayed Burlap. I've also got soft suede, Sahara sand, crumb cake, you know, so we're going to add some. So let's get this last bit on. Got to make sure there's glue everywhere, see? And it's the grandkids are down this for 3 weeks nearly. So I'm having to craft in between, so gotta catch me while you can sort of thing. And now this is strengthened these cards up, beautiful. So I'm going to take my trimmer, just going to give that another good rub in to make sure it's all stuck down. I mean, you can use embossing paste, in glitters, all sorts of things. I've got a 2A glue pen. I've got glitter somewhere if I can find it. I just need to remove that strip. And then we can cut these down to size. Love this. So I'm just looking at my paper now. I'm thinking that way is more perfect, even though some are running different ways. So let's just chop these down to 2.5 and get our strips of 2.5. You will be left over with one strip at 2 inches, I think, if my calculations are right. And you can have some really narrow ones as well, but these are only 2 inches. Why can't we make them a little bit smaller? But I'm sticking to the rules, 2.5 by 3.5. I'm going to grunge up the back. I mean, I could have done that first. I think I should have done. I should have grunged all the back up. Mind you, I want to do them individually. So even these could be even miniature. Don't throw them away. Find a use for them. But to do it like this, and each person gets 2 each, you know, and they're all going to have an inspirational little word on there as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 so far. So we've got another 2 strips. So it's 12 ACT cards at the right size. You could have had 3 at the 2 inches by 3.5 if you want. Plus, you could turn these little ones into postage stamps. So that's what I might do, and stick them on the front of the card because I want to use all this paper. And I've been calling them ACT cards. They're not. That's called ACT, and it's the ATC card. I know, you can all have a little giggle at my expense. I don't mind. So now we've got 12 of those lovely cards. We can distress the ends, we can stain the backs, we can do all sorts of things. So I am gonna cut these down as well because I don't want to let none of this go to waste. So if you have a little narrow one, don't be alarmed. I might even put the little narrow ones in the boxes that I made. Again, another little postage stamp to look at. I've got some little stamps actually that I've got postage stamps on, look. So I could add a few on these and then trim them round. So yeah, and then each little envelope could have a little postage stamp. Instead of just putting the stamp on there, let's take them out for a minute and just bung my glue away for a moment, because I think they're sticky backed already. So what I would do is literally take these large stamps, which are very sticky, and just stick them over the top with a little bit over the hang. Just tuck it round the corner. Absolutely fabulous. So we've got one, and if you haven't got any cardstock left, we could chop down the thin ones to make sure that we've got them. Look at that, I love that bit that's hanging off the side. There's some really big ones here, I love these. Very vintagey and shabby chic. So the nice steady hand, and they do smooth out beautiful. Another one poking out a little bit. That is so cute. I'm just checking that my that cream coloured card is glued down from the back. These are just so adorable. Love it, love it, love it. Let's find another larger. There's one. I think these were like £1. 99 pence, I think. Yeah, it's on the packet. And there was about 20, I think. It's stifling in here today. It's about 30 degrees out, and it's like 7 o'clock at night, and I'm just dripping like a tap. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, 17. I thought there was 20. Or have I used a couple? I don't know. But they're perfect to add on to there. My hands are dripping like taps. Oh, and they say drink hot tea. So I'm having a cold coffee instead. So I'm going to get a sheet of grid paper because I don't want to make a mess on my desk. I hate to cover this up now. I love this. It's just while we grunge up the backs. So let's turn these over and lay them out. Right, I want to keep them relatively close to each other. I don't want nothing too mega dark because I need to write my information on the back. But I want to make them look old and antique. I should have stained, I think, the back. So you're basically putting your card back together. So I'd have done this process first before cutting up because I just do things and don't think about it because I'm a silly sausage and my head rushes into things before I get things done. So we've got these gorgeous little stamps as well. We can add them on the back. Push that over. We've got another one there. Just pop that on the end. Perfect. Love it. So I've got this, like I'm saying, it's Distress Inks. I'm just going to see what it's like if I just distress the edges. Nice. I've got a distress tool somewhere. Where did I put that? Oh, where did I put that? The drawers just fell out. Where's my distress tool? Oh, there. I've got one of these distress tools and refills. So let's get that. Get it all nice and juicy. Perfect. So I can just distress these edges. I mean, they're going to be the stamps. You're not going to see them, but I know it's been done then. I'm a bit of a stickler like that. And that's a Tim Holtz, I think. Yes. I just want to make them look old. That's really soaked in, isn't it? You can add all sorts to these. I'm loving this colour. But when it's stamped down, I'm going to have to stamp off because I don't want it that dark. I want to still be able to write information. on the back. Wet. Looking good though, aren't they? We're going to decorate the fronts. I've just been looking through the box, the ones that have been sent to me, and they're gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. There's no right or wrong way to do these apparently. It's your own little piece of work of art on just something a little bit small. It's your way of expressing yourselves. You know, just have fun. If I can sit and bulk make these, I'm sure you could too. Adds little stickers. I've got little vintage stickers there. I'm going to add them. I'm going to add little gems. I'm going to be putting some charms on there maybe as well. Baker's twine. But we've got an hour, about an hour and 10 minutes before my battery runs dead, because I've not long swapped it over. So we'll see what we can do in that a lot of time. How's that? Mr. B's taking the kids swimming, so it's all nice and peaceful. I love that. I think it's gorgeous. You can scram up the ends with scissors. Like I'm saying, you could add embossing paste. Add just gorgeous bits of texture. You could add material even. Oh, I'm going to have to get my lace tin out as well. And these oxide, they stay pretty wet. So if you're doing them in bulk like this, then you've got plenty of time. Since you've done the first one, or should I say that one, to when you've done the last. But we want to make them look grungy and old and stuff. They don't have to be, they can be funky and up to date as well, but you know, I'm making these a bit grungy. I know these are going to be stuck down, but like I say, I know it's there. Gorgeous. And it's a great way, if you've got papers, like I had that one from Craft Obsessions the other day, 100 sheets for like 10 pence a sheet. And there's a few maybe you're not sure if you love, or if you're not sure if you want to keep, or there's nothing else to match with it. Use one of those sheets. Add some card on the back. Doesn't have to be 12 by 12. You can piece it together with scraps, because you are cutting it down. I mean, you could just cut them to the size and then layer them over scraps that way as well. I don't own very vanilla cardstock, and I was thinking, because I don't want pure white, and then I remembered that, oh, what's it called, graphic 45 papers on the solids, and they have a white, well, they have a vanilla, or cream, should I say, colour cardstock on the back. I keep saying I'm not into very vanilla, but my wedding invitations were in that colour. I didn't have pure white ones. I had them in cream and gold. So there we go. That's that edge distressed. Love it. I might keep that out as well. I just pop a piece of scrap down so I don't get my desk dirty. Just pop that on there. So I'm going to do these now a bit of individually, and as they come. The little ones at the front, and there's another one there. Got my stamps. Let's get these stamps. Mind you, I'm not going to do any more to the backs of the stamps, because like I'm saying, we're going to stick them down. So let's concentrate on one of these. So I've got my little ball punch. I fetched in the fanciful fragrances for maybe some of these images as well. I haven't played with this stamp set yet, but look how gorgeous this is. Look at these gorgeous elements. I've also fetched in my Gallery Grunge, like that. I love that actually. I've also got my Artisan Textures, loving these. I think I'm going to stick with a bit of that grunge there, and maybe those gorgeous letters there as well, and I'm going to offset the two together. So let me just get a block each for these. I've got one for this one. Perfect. Doesn't matter about the edge because we're not going to be using that all. I've got, where's the other block? Where's it gone? There we go. I've got another block here as well for those gorgeous words. Perfect. I may put that on straight even. Perfect. So another piece of scrap just for stamping off. I am sweltered, girls. Oof. Mind you, the paper I'm using is just going to go in the bin. So I'm going to use a bit of Sahara sand. I'm going to stamp it and I'm going to stamp off and see what it's like. Oh, that's better. Oh, I like that. Just like that. That's perfect. So 6 of them are going to have the writing on the back. I like it that you just can see it. You know, it's just there. So how is that? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Love it, this. Perfect. And let's swap over. Just give that a quick wipe. Beautiful. And let's ink up. Let's see what this one looks like. Am I going to be able to see that? Not sure about that one. That's better. That's better. Could buy it more of a text, you know. That's it. Some are going to be paler than the others. Perfect. How quickly is this done? Love it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's put that away before I put my elbow in it. Give this a quick wipe. Love it, love it, love it. Right, as it can be. I hate dirty paper, so I'll get another piece. I know, isn't it? Oh, I am absolutely sweating cobblers. So we can even start looking at these on the front. These are just beautiful, absolutely stunning. Look at them. Just gorgeous. Right, now I've got linen thread, and I've got green linen thread. I've got black baker's twine, thick and thin. I got flowers here, I've got little tags here with the hessian. Even if I don't use the tag, I can use the string. Getting grungy and gunky with it. I've got gold Wink of Stella, I've got silver Wink of Stella, I've got white Wink of Stella. You know, just anything you can use. These are cute, but I think they're a bit too bright and in your face rather to add onto here, unless we grunge that up in some way. But I think they're a little bit too bright for this. So let's get to working. I also want to get some cardstock out of my scraps bin. I've got some soft suede. I'm going to grab a couple of butterflies. I'm going to do 12, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, just to be on the safe side. I've also got, remember the little petite pansy punch? I'm going to pop a few of those out. So I've got 1, 2, I'm just going to get 12 of everything, and I've got it ready then. If I don't use it, I can put them in a little tub. If I do use it, then that's brilliant. Hence the reason I do it round the edge, so I can pull these excesses off and get into the middle. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. I've utilised the paper. That's good enough for me. You don't even have to do much to these. You could spray them with shimmer spray, which I think I will do. Just going to scatter them about, and then I'm going to grunge them up, crunch them up. Make sure they're all laying flat. Get my shimmer spray out. So yeah, if anyone wants to send in 2 ACT cards to get 2 back, then, and a chance to win those boxes at the end. Oh, look at all them, really shiny. I know, I've got a bit of tissue here, so what I'm going to do, just going to put my tissue in, otherwise I'm going to get covered. I'll put the flowers in one. Just give them a good old scrunch up. And then the butterfly, oh, it's a flower. Oh well, you throw it in there with them. And give them a little scrunch up as well. You don't want them to dry in this position. So just take them back out. Just scatter them around. We can open them up and mess around with them after. Oh, they didn't scrunch very well, did they? So again, it's going to get covered in glitter after all. just get the vintage look going. Perfect. I've got somewhere some gold gemstones as well. Just put this out of the way. I've got a tub here with loads of different gems in. I've got pearls, I've rose gold, I've got silver, little flowers there, I've got gold, little gems. I think that should be fine. And there's little white flowers as well. So let's just leave them there for now. Right, come on Gaynor, get going. Right. So I'm going to take this stamp. Oh, mind you, I'm going to use this one first. And I'm going to use soft suede. I don't mind them being dark on the front. It's the back I don't want to be too mega dark. And I'm not going to do them all the same. Look, that's nice and juicy. That is so pretty. Love it. Gaynor's so tempted to wipe in between each one, but you can't do that, Gaynor. Take a deep breath, lovely. Take a deep breath. So I'm just going, and I'm pinching ideas off some of the ones that I've got. Maybe just making some up as we go along as well. So I'm going to get my glue. I just want that to glue on there. I've done this technique before on cards. So I just want to get, then when I did the sailing home one, just want to squeeze that all together. I would love to use my hot glue gun, but it would take forever for it to warm up. And this glue is just as good. So I'm going to leave that to dry on there. Just lacking with that big pearl there. I think they may be too big. Maybe add a bit of these little gems on here. And we're going to do them in groups of 3, like we do on cards. Perfect, love that. Let's get a little grungy butterfly going. And also, where's my linen thread there? I want a tiny little line of linen thread. When I can find the out, there it is. Where's my scissors? There they are. Don't squeeze, but the body of my butterfly. Oh, she says. That is sweet. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And what else can we do? Let me get my journaling pen. his little antenna on. Oh, what was I going to say then? I was going to... Oh, that's so sweet. That's my first one. Need that to dry for a minute because get it my little fan going. Hey, love it. I'll tell you what I do want. Where is it? There's a little thing there that says love me. And I'm going to put that on the back. Oh, I love it. I need a brown pen. So I've got a gold pen here. Liquid gold pen. That's good. It's not as good as this one. That's better. I was losing that colour then. Right, what else was I just about to think? Maybe I'll add some of these little stamps on the back as well. I think that is absolutely adorable. Just that little one there. That is perfect. I'm leaving that one as it is. I'm going to grab a little envelope. I'm just going to pop that inside. Look, they fit in there. Beautiful. You could always add, so I don't think I want to tape them up. There we go. I'm just going to tuck them away. Where's my little stamps gone? I'm going to trim that down. Maybe find a small one. Maybe I should just add the stamp on the front instead of on the back. I bought my new trousers today, new pajama jams, love it. So let's pop one of these little postage stamps on. I'm going to do it on the fronts of the envelopes. That way I will have enough left. Perfect, so one down, 11 to go. So grab another one. We're going to do not exactly the same at all. Each one is going to be different and individual. I want a word on there as well though. I know I can write one. I've been told off I've got to get my reverse tweezers out if I want to tie a knot. By our gorgeous Carla, who sent them to me so very kindly. So I'm getting them out, Mum. I'm getting them out. How's that? I'm only tying knots this time. That's not very tight, is it? Okay, you know what you're doing. Doesn't matter. Drop of glue. Do-ba-doo-doo. It's tight, nice and tight. I don't think I'll loop that again. Oh, I might just. Yeah. Little knots everywhere. And that's glued. Let's glue this end so they don't come off. Perfect. And I've got some of these vintage stickers here. Oh, that's good, isn't it? I love the typewriter and the Paris symbol and the clock, like I'm saying. The animals even. I'll just take those out. And then put the card back into separate. Love it. Now these can go any way. That's the right way. You could have a little rabbit on there. I don't know what that says, but it's going on. Let's sponge it first. Distress it even more. I'm going to be covered. Gosh, there you go. So sweet. Look, I like the clocks. I like the lodge. I like the watch. I love the book. The other one of them lodges. The animals tend to be a little bit large. I do like the rabbits actually. And the other one I'm using for the album I'm making, they've got the Eiffel Tower and stuff like that. Love that. And it's vintagey flowers. Let's wrap a little bit of this round. Some double-sided tape. And I can add my embossing buddy on the back to stop the stickiness, unless I just put a tiny amount on. Is that my black? Get it straight first, Gaynor. Trim off any excess. That is so sweet. I'm going to get one of these grungy flowers. They're connected, see? You pull the connection away and then just flick it over so nothing sticks out the side. Where's my box of charms? Oh, look at that little fleur-de-lis on there. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, there's a big hole in the side of my packet, look, and it all spilt out all over my desk. There's some numbers actually, I quite like them. But these, to get the peelings off the back of these, oh, it's murder. It takes ages. So, I'm just going to glue that on the back, on the front even. Tissue gun. That's so cute. Love that. Nice and faint. Isn't that cute? I love that. That is gorgeous. Another little envelope. I won't put them inside because you'll want to see them at the end, so I'll keep them to one side. And I'll get another little stamp. I'm not saying we're going to have enough for all the envelopes, but why not try? We're just grunging it up, grunging it up. So there's two straight off. Perfect. Now just keep adding bits. I'm going to add some black on this one. try and get a little bow with this one. Perfect. So a little bow. You don't have to add ribbon or anything to any of them, but you know. Why did that come under? Didn't tie it properly. That's got it. I mean, there's so many different styles to this. It's just whatever you want to make it. And I can't even grab a loop. I mean, some you can just leave plain. Just pop a little bow on there. Way to go. I like the distressed look on the end as well. That is so cute. Again, just tuck under the sticky stuff. This is gold in Castella. It's like a sailboat. That is nice. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Cute. That is so sweet. Another quick one. Another envelope. Love these little stamps. See what I mean? You don't have to add a lot. They're all individually made. You don't know which way to have around. They're just all different shapes. Gorgeous washi tape. Don't need to have a lot of waste either. Love it. Oh, where's my other one? Oh, excuse me, I do apologise. Where's this little flower? Haven't used it yet. Keep forgetting I've got them. Beautiful little petals. One more. That's cute as a button. I wonder if that rose will fit on there now. Oh, that is gorgeous. Isn't that just so pretty? Gently. You don't have to squash it all out. Let's see if I can make a little bow with this string. I can, but I may wrap it right unless I pull it a bit closer. How gorgeous is that? You'd be surprised what you can use. It's mental. Just mental. So hot in here. My goodness. That's better. It does take a little bit, but we'll get there. get to finish all 12. No, my luck. They'll come back any minute. And the kids will start screaming. Oh, better release. There we go. That's that one done. That's so cute. Little envelope. I'm not going to add a stamp to that one because the envelope's just beautiful. Last swig of my freezing cold coffee. So how many is that we've done? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're getting there, getting there, getting there. I'm going to have that gorgeous stopwatch on there. And I'm just grunging this up because it looks too new, even though it's vintage looking. It doesn't want to come off today. Ah, there we go, there we go, there we go. I love that stopwatch. Perfect. That's that one. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's sinking into this paper. Keeps disappearing on that one. Oh, I'm warm. Ladies, 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 I'm warm. Loving that. I'm gonna grab a gorgeous little leaf. Might cover that up actually. Might do that on the next one. Brad through it. We will suss something out. Got all these lovely prima flowers. sure. Just wondering if they're big enough to go on the next one. Let's try this. These are like washi tape. And they got a metal plastic back. Because they're thin, they take on the background as well. That's nice. That's lovely. Oh, I like that. I like it like that. A snowflake. Got some lovely metal work here as well. Some tiny ones in here. More charms there. Love it, love it, love it. Working out two at once now, girl. I love it. I've had that one. Just look at this gorgeous thing. Look at how beautiful that is. That's a bit damaged there. Isn't that gorgeous stuff? A little bit stretchy. I love this trim. Always get your tape on first, isn't it? Instead of trying to hold it into place and line it up. Oh, I'm absolutely roasting. What's the time? Oh my gosh, they'll be home short. I've been doing this for over an hour now, so I may have to split the video in two and come back and do the other half, because I've 1, 2, 3, 4, this is 5 and 6, so I'll come back because I've got to charge my battery because that's about to die as well. Oh my gosh, I've only just looked up, I'm getting like carried away with myself. So I'll charge my battery and we'll come back with part 2 and we'll finish off the other 6 of these gorgeous ACT cards. Whoa, I've got little bits there. I may even have to have a little clean up, but I'm loving that. That is just divine. Love that trim. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that strong acetate as well for keeping those stickers on. So, come back in part 2 tomorrow and we'll finish off making the other 6. Love you all. Don't forget a thumbs up and a share. Please don't forget to press subscribe. I do post every single day. So, you're enjoying this? Come back tomorrow and we'll finish off part 2. Till then, bye.